Hello everyone. So wanted to take like 5 minutes and do a system walkthrough of the system and what we're building in Flamingo. So the idea behind Flamingo is pretty simple. We want to take a bunch of open source tools, unify them under one deployment, one API, and one data structure, and provide all the security, enterprise-grade security stuff that people might be concerned with open source. So if it's compilation, if it's code scanning, if it's authentication, etc., everything is being done by us, meaning that we fork all the open source tools that we're using. We compile them on our own. We sign them. We sign the binaries. We scan the code, and we change the way the client server authentication works. So how does it look like from packaging perspective? So we have two packages. The first one is OpenFrame Core, which is the tooling piece. And right now we have four main modules. We have RMM, so it's executing a command on a device or a script. MDM, managing remote devices from software deployment perspective, etc. Remote access control, connecting to a machine, etc. Our unified SIEM. So we gather all the logs from all the different tools. We unify the structure and we save it on our own SIEM that we built. I'm going to show it in a second. The second part of the product is the agentic MSP. And that includes two AI agents. The first AI agent called Fae. It's a desktop app that runs on the client side and collects problems that the user might have, and then report it back to our dashboard and to our another AI agent that sits on our dashboard called Mingo. Mingo is the level 2, level 3 technician. It's basically the technician right hand. Okay, so he can do anything unscoped, unprivileged, and obviously there is pretty extensive guardrails on what Fae and what Mingo can do, and I will show that as well as in a second. So that's my dashboard. So the first thing that MSPs might do is add all of their clients. So they can just add it here. See, that is also financial stuff, because down the road we're also gonna add billing that the MSP will be able to bill his customer directly from us. And I have on this machine, on this tenant, four clients. I have here Mac and Windows. And if I'll go to the Windows machine, that's the Windows machine that I have here. So you can see that I have all the information that an MSP needs in order to run his business: security, compliance, agents. Once we get our agent deployed, we install a bunch of other agents, again, compiled by us, users, software, vulnerabilities, logs, and the most important thing, you have full access into those devices. So this is my VMware, so I have access here. But if I need to control large amount of devices, etc., I can just do it from here. I can open CMD, I can manage files, I can do everything, and there is one-to-one parity between the Mac and the Windows. So anything that I just did on Windows can also be for Mac. That's a Mac machine I have in the cloud. So you see it's working pretty good. We worked a lot to make it stable. And that's on the tooling piece. Obviously, monitors, scripts, schedule scripts, all the things that you guys have today on your RMM system are also available here. This is the unified logging. So you see I have logs from multiple sources and they're all being ingested here. And now let's move to the AI part. So let's imagine I'm a user. I have Faye here. She's on my system tray here. And I need to install Adobe Reader. Imagine what would be the process today. You would send an email or call your MSP, and he will do a bunch of stuff. As a user opens a chat, it's automatically being added as a ticket, so he can see live what Faye is doing. And you see it's guardrail, so this is asking the user. It's also explaining the user what this command is going to do. And once he is proving it, you'll also gonna see it here, and the command is getting executed. Both AI agent have full pre-baked access to all the tools that I mentioned before: remote access control, RMM, MDM, etc., everything. So that's what happens here. And the nice part here is that this Mingo chat, this AI agent that I have here, share the full context memory with what we see on the left. So if I'll ask him, what's the problem with this ticket, with this device. He will know what this device means, and he will be able to query all the information directly from the shared memory. He can also run things, obviously, and he can, like Mingo, can also run proactive stuff. So the MSP technician can go and say, get all active devices and fetch vulnerabilities for them. So imagine like orchestrating 10 different tools in order to get this information. Everything is one tool. And Mingo is not only going to tell us what are the active vulnerabilities are, he's also going to tell us, he can also execute remote commands and tell us whether certain vulnerability has a patch available. And if it exists, then it can also deploy the patch, and we will have the logs both here, but also on our unified logging here. So you see those also are scripts that were executed by the AI. That's pretty much it. We're adding a bunch more features. We want to add on top, like all in all, 19 different modules, including backup and disaster recovery, zero trust. We're gonna add a PSA, like something like ServiceNow, and we're gonna add knowledge management. But you can visit our website for our full roadmap and the enhancements we're adding. So we have here the roadmap, enhancements, and also all of our product releases exist here. We just released a new Mac agent, so it's available here. Thanks, guys. That's pretty much it. Bye.